The UN has been asking for unlimited access to Iran's nuclear program. It admits to having a civilian program and is accused of having a program to develop weapons. Now, the Israelis, of course, are threatening frequently that they may have to get to the stage of attacking Iran in order to set that weapons program back. The Americans and Britain, Europe, are asking for caution on the Israeli part, but also putting a great deal of pressure on the Iranians to try to persuade them to abandon a program that they don't admit having. In fact, at the non-aligned movement today, Jeremy, the Iranian Supreme Leader Ayatollah Khamenei said that having nuclear weapons was a sin and that the country would never develop them. But that notwithstanding, this latest information coming from the International Atomic Energy Authority indicates that these centrifuges, which is designed for enriching uranium from what would be useful in a civilian nuclear reactor to generate electricity up to perhaps weapons grade, has doubled. They've doubled them, and they're also buried in the Fordo site, which is under a mountain. They're also asking for access to another site called Parchin, which has so far been denied, that they're suspicious of there. Now, the context of this in the big geopolitical picture is that there is this threat from Israel. And earlier on today, Martin Dempsey, briefing journalists here in London, on the record but off camera, unfortunately, was saying in a response to a question, would the Americans get advance notice of an Israeli attack? He said very tellingly, no, and I haven't asked for it because I wouldn't want to be complicit. The Americans putting down a marker with the Israelis to try to make sure that they don't up the ante and to give diplomacy time to work, and particularly the sanctions that have been imposed on Iran over these weapons program, which are having a material economic effect in Tehran.